Yes, people, welcome back to another TS Talks podcast. Hope you're doing good, keeping safe. Now, in this one today, I'm talking about the government, and I kind of need to go in on certain of these, man. And, truth be told, all pandemic, these clowns, not all of them, but some of them, these clowns, and we know who the clowns are. There's a main one that, has been saying, save lives, protect the NHS, work from home, don't work from home, all that crap. You got his pal that got found out to be lying the other day. You got another man that's talking about eat out to help out. Now he's coming with the budget, and he's the chancellor. All this stuff, but all pandemic, these clowns have been saying protect the NHS, save the NHS, all of that crap. Yeah. The reality of it is, and everyone knows it, no matter what way they try to spin it, everyone knows they failed to prepare for the pandemic. When they first spoke about, there's this thing going on in China, they never expected it to come to this country, so they say. We're prepared for any eventuality, all of this stuff, but again, prove that, they haven't handled the situation at all. Hancock, I don't even want to go on him as well, but he, like I just said, found guilty to be dishing out these contracts to Tory donors and friends, and like I said, he was recently found guilty of this stuff. You people are the people meant to be running the country, and this is what you lot are at, and then to make matters worse, like. Now, about a week ago, it will come out that about over 500,000 patients of GP surgeries have had their care moved to Centene Corporation, which is some private American company. Now, what winds me up even more is that following that, and obviously a couple of days ago, you got the Eat Out to Help Out Pratt Sunak. He wants to talk about a 1% pay rise for the NHS, which works out to be about £3.50 a week. That's disgusting. You might as well not do a pay rise. We all know what the people in the NHS deserve following what's gone on over, the last 12 months and longer, because the reality of it is the NHS was under pressure prior to the pandemic, and they've struggled through it during the pandemic. That's the reality of it. And your thank you for that is, a 1% pay rise, which for most works out to around £3.50 pay rise a week. And for me, my opinion, the MPs, all you lot got to get your salaries decreased. And then them decreases need to come ASAP. I saw one stat, it was saying that, on average, the starting salary for a nurse is around 22k, and for MPs it's 65k. 65k to do what? Like, it's just ridiculous, It wasn't so long ago that they were talking about, nurses in there that were working in the NHS who quit to go and work in places like Lidl and Aldi because the work-life balance and the salary was better rewarding. You know how bad a thing must be that, people have got, they've grown up, you go to school, you go to college, they've studied, probably gone university, got nursing degrees, finally get the job of their dreams. And, the amount of pressure that's on them, the amount of, lack of support from the government, because the NHS is a public funded thing. All this. And the job of my dreams, I don't want to do it. I'm going to go work in Aldi and Lidl because I'm going to get paid better, and also I'm going to have a better work-life balance. That's disgraceful, and that's something that the people leading the country need to look at. They are meant to have looked at that prior to the pandemic, and clearly these people can't be in charge. Just look at them. MPs and that one, they were the ones, I said it before, they were getting 10k each to get work from home equipment. What? How much equipment do you need to work from home that's going to cost you 10k per person? What equipment to work from home is going to... What, you might need to, get a couple computers, a desk and a chair. None of that's going to cost you close to 10k. What's the 10k for? Regardless of whether they spent it or not, they had the option of it there. The fact of the matter is, for many of these nurses, you know, a lot of them, they've been in wards with people that's been struggling with COVID, with people that's died of COVID. There's people that's mentally scarred now from this, and your thank you is, oh yeah, a 1% pay rise. I'm sorry, it's disgraceful. And the reality of it is these people we all know what they're like. They're liars, and each time they get an opportunity to try to prove otherwise, they just keep proving what disgraceful, disgusting people they are. So Dominic Cummings, the man who, breached the lockdown rules, he can get a 40k pay rise. But people that's been on the wards with people that's been dying and struggling of COVID can't get nothing. And even someone like Hancock, that man's got to go. That man's been lying all pandemic. He's been lying prior to the pandemic, prior to them elections in 2019 between Boris and Corbyn. That man was saying, oh yeah, well, I know the NHS isn't part of any, trade deals or whatnot. Of recent, they voted to put it back on the table for it. And when Corbyn was saying that this is what they're planning to do, they're like, oh, no, you're crazy. But he wasn't so crazy, was he? He was right. These people need to answer to the questions. Why the hell is some US company now got 500,000 of UK NHS GP patients? And you're all there pandemic saying, oh yeah, protect the NHS, all this sort of stuff. And this is the thing. You can be annoyed at people that breach lockdown and, they go in their madness and whatnot. You can be annoyed at it. But at the same time, the people leading the country are taking a piss. So when they're taking a piss and they seem to be allowed to take the piss and not held to many account, the only thing of account of recent has been Hancock, Wancock being found out to be a liar. That's it. Other than that, these people seem to get away with whatever they want. So when these people seem to get away with whatever they want, other people going back, well, if you can get away with whatever you want, so can I. And now when these same people are the ones pushing the agenda of like, oh, we need to vaccinate as much people as possible and whatnot. And I said it before. I said it about a couple months ago. I said, oh, because there was all this talk about, oh yeah, anyone that's anti-vax or whatnot, and they tweet anything about it, we need to remove them and we need to find them and, put a law in place. No, what you need to do is you need to address all the conspiracy theories and have that signed off by the same court people that found that guy to be a liar the other week. That's what you need to do. You people are proven each day, each week to not be trustworthy. And then when people don't trust you, you have the nerve to be like, oh, well, they're silly conspiracy theorists, they're anti-vax, they're anti-this. The reality of it is prior to this, no one was asking people if they had any other jab. Oh, yeah, you got your BCG, or have you got the, them ones you need them certain jabs to travel certain countries. Oh, yeah, have you got that? Oh, have you got the flu jab? The same amount of people dying from the flu each year. No one's going around saying, oh, have you got the flu jab? Have you got the flu jab? Only since COVID come, people are like, to me, have you got the flu jab? What's it called? Have you got the vaccine? It's like, bruv, it's none of your business. Like, I even posted a thing on my Instagram the other day, which was like, when people ask you a question about something that's got nothing to do with them, it was the Beanie Siegel clip from his Breakfast Club interview, and he's like, oh yeah, you ain't qualified to answer me that question, you ain't qualified to get an answer. And that's my thing now. No one's in a position to ask me or anyone in general about their decisions. I'm not gonna go to someone, oh, have you got this, have you got that? One, I don't care. And two, it's not making no difference to my life. This whole thing, people feel like they're more important than they are. Oh yeah, I can ask people now, oh, have you got this and have you got that? It's none of your business. Move. Simple as that. But back to the thing, like, these people are just fraudulent, they're just disgusting, they're evil, and, I all hope they have some nasty sleepless nights. There's no doubt these people are going to hell. They probably know already. They're probably already sold their soul and all that. Oh, hey. But, yeah, man, it's disgusting. And I got to kind of come to a stop on talking on it, because otherwise I'll go on forever ripping these people. And, you know, the same people, I rip them in public to their face if they wanted me to. But they wouldn't want that, because just me talking like this, they'll be like, he's aggressive, you know, he's threatening me, all this sort of stuff. There are people that talk a certain way when they feel in their own comfort zone, and the same people that go on Good Morning Britain and they get put under pressure from Piers Morgan, who's right in doing that, because he's one of the only news broadcast people doing that, but he's wrong in other things. But I'm gonna get onto Piers in a separate one, because, like I said, there's certain things in terms of getting onto the government he does a good job on, but there's other things like being obsessed with Meghan Markle, which is, you know, he's a bit of an idiot for. But we're going to get to him on a separate one. But yeah, man, that's it from me. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace.